It's for Makwababa Daily Update TV and so na message and then our channel so no hit Adom man subscribe. Send ye drop any latest news to biara onso obejebre na onsa etumi akabi. Na ye bora ensemi mu dia na mobakaya po adomo chense ensemi after OSP detaining or arresting no into custody no. Ni nyina ye the procurement breaches ensemi a Eköséy na Oshepo Otchere and Semna. What do you say? There are more evidence people are dropping against Paul Otchere. Some of the scandals are more dropping on HS Paul Otchere. Some of contract beer or didn't who mono say Paul Otchere edifu ma. Omutu say by now. This is not the time cry and son and kiache Podmoche should be arrested long time ago. But it's answer Ghana no to be a emrano SPD up Emma enchi ebimo enkoto efiase nintemunti. Na no na Manesse Azure so edin sem abetudwa HS Podmoche no chaya chino ninsem no. Moreover, no beka fa ho onimse Otchere aye the contract na omo award man no scandals ni de omo chese waye the procurement breaches na ekame say watimi breachi ama the scandals ni nyina involving the case no Manesse Azure chese Otchere aye na menu mienu ni say Ghana ha sometimes no say aban bia bedi so a or shese or minor ibitumpong. But over the previous government here, the MPP government now. What means that there are more scandals na Eköséy. These people, listen, say they were involved in it. There were no action. Yes, there were no action. But me say if says enka po Otchere niema wo ye ya omode scandals attacking. And anka if the previous government no it make attempt to say or solve no then time na me just say by now no anka the case no etimi escalate edu Expöséy. Yes, me sana me susu no kai ni kon say ka bedu Expöséy, but isn't say they were being adamant ignore some of these scandals against Otchere no and ama right now OSP so the investigations against the procurement breaches say what me achena Manesse Azure so aka be found but yemungram yinti nsem bi Manesse Azure nsem no.
So far for you, he hasn't started well.
Well, I didn't say it hasn't started well. I said it leaves so much to people's imagination and speculative arguments. If you are choosing transparency, then be transparent so that we know. Because if this was a foolish case, he wouldn't have arrested Paul Otchere and charged him. So he must be standing on something. What is that thing that you are standing on? To say that he's been charged with procurement breaches. What is procurement breaches? And Paul is saying he has nothing to do with the contract. And Manesse Azure says, yeah, you do. It was you who brought the company. So, this is our country, we're suffering.
You're saying if the OSP is choosing transparency,
then it should be transparent and let us know. After all, you are dealing with facts. We are not dealing with the law. So that you say ordinary people wouldn't understand. Why are you hiding things?
So some further disclosure will help as to why he's okay. So the fact that he even held Paul Otchere, detained him, and set that kind of bail condition tells you that he considers this matter to be a serious one and one that perhaps he can be able to prove some wrongdoing on the side of Paul.
Yes, that is where the whole case is leading to, or the impression is creating. But as I said, the bail conditions are too stiff. It's as if you are punishing the man before he's ever even found guilty. You don't have the right to do that.
But you commented on both men. First, you seem to have little faith in the OSP. Is it out of your personal knowledge of him, of what he has done thus far?
No, I never knew him until he was appointed and came before the parliamentary appointment committee. I knew his boss, was it Adom?
Yes.
Adom was the Attorney General.
Yes.
As for Adom, I know him. But this guy there, Martin Amidu was saying that he's too young for the job. Hey, Ghana.
So where has he? Because it seems so. You are not. Are you not impressed with the work he's done so far? Because he said he's been touching.
Yes, you never see anything through. The only case that has gone to trial, he lost it too. The one against that district chief executive or metropolitan chief executive, who was accused of giving our bride. So, son, I just don't know the game he's playing seriously.
Because yesterday, one of the questions that came to mind for me was that he's a special prosecutor created by law. He holds that office currently. The government has Operation Recover All Loot, which is being run, I see, mostly by EOCO, NIB. Yes. So I was wondering how he fits into that whole scheme, because these are perhaps maybe things that would have ended up under the auspices of EOCO. For example, the Kenoforia matter would have ended up under the offices of EOCO or NIB, but he is now handling that matter. Has that question arisen in your mind, how he fits into the whole scheme?
Because I keep saying too many cooks spoil the broth. Every case seems to have 3 or 4 fingers grabbing at the accused person. So we have a jurisdiction problem.
And Doc, let me conclude with you by asking you, because you said Otchere, you use a word, I think you said he's funny.
He's a fly in the ointment. A very provocative guy.
That's interesting.
He's a very interesting guy.
Is it due
I've known Paul for a very long time. I mean, just before the 2000 election, he wanted to come and work in my office when I was the director of research for the NDC. And I don't know what he wanted. He probably wanted to come and steal my data or something.
Oh, he wanted to work with you?
Yes.
Because at the time you're holding public office under the government.
Yes. But at that time I was also the director of research for the NDC.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Also, you're saying this now that he wanted to go and steal your data because you've subsequently learned his attachments to the NPP.
Yes, I've already known. All along, I've known that he's an MPP. In those days, he used to deny it, but I keep saying, you are MPP. The day I had an altercation with General Suleiman. Suleiman, I think his demise, unfortunately. God rest his soul. Yes, he was then working at Joy FM.
Okay. But the interesting thing is that you talk about, because he has told that story before, and you said you knew him before the 2000 elections.
Oh, yes.
Your view now that he's like you said the fly in the ointment, you call him a funny, a provocative character. Is he due to his recent doings, or as far back as then?
As far back as that time. Can you imagine coming to me to say that you want to come and work in my research department when I knew that you were Akufo-Addo's protege?
Quite an interesting one.
Oh, he's a very interesting guy, Paul. Sometimes you can't allow yourself to be annoyed with him, yet he's very provocative. Look at the way his program becomes a monologue. It didn't used to be a monologue, you know.
Yeah. And I recall back in the days, he interviewed many high-profile people from both sides.
Oh, yes. In those days, I think I appeared on 2 or 3 occasions with Dr. Atifa, now Professor Atifa. And then I also appeared with Otchere. The day Otchere and the MPP tried to steal the 2008 elections.
I see. Very interesting.
And I told him that the writ you have filed in court is no good. It's trash because you are caught by Estopel.
I find one thing interesting. Have you ever done law before?
Have I done what?
Have you had any qualification in law?
I have a law degree. I'm not practicing law. I tried to enter the Makola, and Sasara denied me.
Oh, really?
He said I didn't qualify, and yet the court ruled in my favor. So when people ask me, I say, how do I go to a school to be taught when that school don't know the law? The General Legal Council whom I sued.
Okay. So you took on the General Legal Council, the court ruled in your favor, but you still decided not to take advantage of the ruling.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, moreover, Paul Mochin Semia, say Abetudre. Paul knew be our Becca say, ena ebia yebeka no ho asem da bi nyese bia NDC anase you are John Dramani Mahama any sample Adom Otchere. No. Sometimes you be obeba abeba fire NDC, but that don't mean say ebia ninsem bia wakeka enema NDC so enye nyina so there be enye so. But the main case now ema OSP and the Adom Otchere is based on procurement breaches. Yes, almost say Adom Otchere. There has been some procurement breaches, some contract be or her. Say or then who mu and no more so a investigation or who say Adom Otchere. No who born near my be brave, no who born same be brave ma or more so at me I don't know. But if the omubet me a retrieve scanner a free no hodia kami misusu say yes. In Ghana, I'm saying ye ni Japa because every stolen money biano they should retrieve from Adom Otchere. Send a bear. Danny day no Ghana so ye benya suahunu ubi or appoint to be co position be or non so a bejebre na what me a several of mine because Ekoba say se aban we ba na appointees ebedi sika na yentimi ansolve na yentimi anye ho hwea mimi hu ne se it will go against us. Yes, it will go against us. And moreover, Krano, be in the form of say we are protecting criminals rather than saying you be facing near prosecutor mono. And means and China it will make sense to others almost be nyama Ephraim.